Alright guys, I've got two 8-ounce cups. This is, I usually don't do this much, but we're shooting these different molds. Like this is the new tadpole mold. It makes 20 at a time, and I'm shooting 2 stinger molds today, which is each one of them, excuse me. They're 10 at a time, yes, it's 20 at a time, so that's 40. I'm shooting 40 at a time. So, we're going to have to run it longer then. We're going to run it for, I usually run it for, I usually run it for 1:50. We're going to run it for 2:30 to start off with. You're better off to go back and check it and add 30 seconds. You ought to burn your plastic. You know, that's 16 ounces, and if you burn up 16 ounces of plastic, you done wasted some money. So, you're better off to check it every once in a while and do 30 seconds, and then once you get close, do 20 seconds or 15 seconds. I've burnt plastic 3 times now, so I can tell you from experience, it's not hard to burn. One time I think I ran it for 30 seconds extra. It should have been 15 probably. And when I come back on it up, she was smoking and she turns brown. So you can, if you get it a little too hot and it turns a light brown, you can use it. But once it turns brown, like a burnt biscuit brown, it's no good. You can tell by the smell of it, it's no good. Alright, it's going to take me a little while. I'll get back with you once this is cooked. Alright guys, this one, one wanted to heat faster than the other one. I think this one's hot enough. It's right at 345. Now, we're going to make this one a blue, but we want to be opaque. We want to be able to see through it. We don't want any of these colors to be very dark. And what you got to remember too is, the smaller the bait is, the lighter the color you got to make. If you're making something thick like a swim bait or big worms, you can make the blue a lot darker or a lot lighter if you want to see through it. A small bait, it's being smaller, it needs to be just a touch darker, or it won't look blue at all. I just need just a touch. Like I say, you get these colors like blue and black, it doesn't take but one drop to make a difference. I'm sure y'all can see the difference right there already. I want just one more. That's it. Whoa! It was ready to go. I didn't even have to squeeze it. Alright. We can always change it on the next batch if we don't like it. But you gotta watch. You go through a lot of plastic trying to find something you like, right? Alright. I'm still thinking about going a touch darker. I got the next color I got in the microwave. We're going to pull it out here in a second. I was sitting on my chair a little bit, guys. I've been working today. So, I done got tired. This is later in the evening. Alright. Now. Alright guys, I finally got this other cup. That's the thing about when you try and do dual colors, is fighting the temperatures. Then when you're ready to pour, they gotta be so close to the same. And that's the trick. And we're gonna put about 3 drops of this pink. Alright, I think we are. Alright, hold on. I have a brand new bottle of pink. I've used the other bottle. I got 2 bottles of pink. And the other bottle I have used a few times. It's a fluorescent pink. This is a non-bleed pink. And that's why I wanted to use this one, because I'm mixing it with another color. Anytime you're putting 2 colors together, you better have something that's not going to bleed. If it's going to bleed on you, I'm going to put it'll make a mess. They'll bleed together. Some chartreuse do that. You got to make sure they're non-bleed. And the first chartreuse I bought was not. Yeah, I'm sure y'all have had baits that you've laid together, and the chartreuse is bled off on it. You put green stripes on it. You're like, man, I messed up my baits. Well, it's cause they'll bleed. If you get a dye, a color that's dye instead of alright, I put that. I don't quit adding that. That was 3 that time. That'll be enough. You gotta make sure you mix it good too. It looks like it's really pink in the bottle, but I don't think it's gonna be pink enough, guys. I'm gonna add I might be doing wrong. I'm gonna add another shot. Add 2 more drops. So it's got like 6 drops in it now. 6 or 8. Alright, that's better. You gotta watch one color take over the other. Now we're gonna add silver. And we're gonna add 015 silver. And we're gonna add some tiny 008 silver. Now this is really gonna change it. I'm gonna try to hold up here where y'all can see that. Let me touch the back of the camera so the, yeah, y'all can see the pink there. Now you can see the silver in it. See how that changes? Gives a little bit of flash. Because I want this will be the belly color. I want to have a little bit of flash. I believe that the flakes, guys, the glitter flake. I call it flakes. That's what it is. Glitter flakes, whatever. I believe that it has as much to do with colors as anything. And from the more and more I research and the more and more I listen to a lot of the pros and the professional fishermen on YouTube, that I told y'all Crappie Connection. I mentioned it quite a few times, guys. I don't even know them, but I can tell you this: they put out some good stuff. You never watched it, and they get pros on there talking. One guy on there the other day has a bait company, and he said that too. I said, well, I agree with him 100%. Now they're both the same temperature, but they're way too low. All right, guys. I've been a little bit, I promise you, trying to get these two close. Trying to get these two close. Well, then I sit still. Oh, come on. All right, I'm gonna shoot this one right here first. I tell you this, the dual injector's a trick to learn to work with. I'm gonna tell you that. And that C block right there, and C block, the dual injector lamination block, doesn't fit it the best. It doesn't fit the molds the best. It fits the injector's good. It doesn't fit the. It goes this way. I held that for a while because that's a big mold. Now, ain't gonna be a whole lot left. It was more than I thought it was in there. That's why you wear gloves, guys. So when I grabbed that block to take it off, I got something right there. And I could feel the warmth through my glove, but it didn't burn me. Okay? That's why you wear good leather gloves or something to protect you. That stuff's 300 degrees. If you get it on your skin, you're gonna know it. One day I opened the injector. It'd been a while, I thought. I opened the injector and there was a little bit of gel inside of it, and a drip fell out and hit me right here. Woo! I had a blister in no time. See that there? I couldn't even feel it. See, it's cool now. I can peel it off. But if you don't have gloves on this hand where you're handling this hand here, I didn't. And I should put a glove on this one. But it's up here on the handle. It's away from the plastic. Not putting this hand close to the plastic. But if it squirts out somewhere on you or something, it's good to have. If summertime, I ain't gonna put long sleeves. It's too hot. But if you can wear long sleeves, you're better off to. And you definitely have gloves. I seen somebody on YouTube the other day pouring with that gloves, and boy, I've got it on my gloves so many times. I mean, look at the gloves. Those would all been burns, right? All right, guys, we're still doing 1 to 300. I'm gonna see if I can open this block and let y'all see if that. Usually when I open it, that usually comes apart. But people like seeing this lamination block. What do you think? So you can see the silver in that paint, and see you can see through it. You can see through the blue. That's what I've got it pretty close to what I'm wanting. Okay, and it'll fool you, guys. When you mix these baits and open this mold, you go, oops, too much, oops, too little. I'm telling you, before it's poured, it's a totally different critter. All right, these are called the tadpoles. This bait is, you can use it either way. This is what I showed you before. Woohoo! Look at that. See, this is the first time I've attempted this color. What y'all think? Isn't that beautiful? I don't know if it will catch fish or not, but I tell you what, it got me excited. I love it. I know I can catch fish on them. The belly's pink. That top is a blue. Guys, I was riding home from work today, and I was thinking, what color could I use in this dark water we got right now? What color do you do not see in bait shops? You see black and pink. And I'm thinking about pink. I was trying to make some colors with pink. And I'm thinking, you see black and pink? Let's see. I made purple and pink. And I got thinking about it. I said, I've never seen blue and pink. But we have now. This thing, it's the first time I've laminated this thing. Man, it shot good, didn't it? Wow, I can't get over how well it shot. Now here's what I was telling you guys. This bait don't have a top and a bottom. I could have shot it either way. But you can fish this bait this way, or you can fish this bait sideways. Of course, I shot it to fish this way, right? But it's come from Jacob's Mold. He said you can fish it either way, right? And I've got some orange bait. Hold on. I say hold on there a minute, partner. All right, let me step back to my drying table. This is an orange bait, so you can see the difference. So you can fish it that way too. And the tail will go this way, or you can fish it this way and it flaps. All right, guys, y'all probably see these before you will the one I just showed you, when I just opened, because I made a porta catch with these, and they worked really good. I just had an idea for orange. So anyway, that's what I'm doing, guys. When I'm riding home from work, I wasn't working about 20 minutes away today. I try to work pretty close to my house. Actually, I won't take a job if it's a long ways from my house. Very, very seldom. I did back in January because I knew the guy, and I've done a lot of work for him. And I was about 35 minutes from home. Some of y'all going 35 minutes. I'm in the country too, guys. No stoplights. Let's see, that job? No stoplights I can think of. All right, so I live on the lake. I live in a lakefront subdivision, guys. I'm not waterfront. I told somebody this the other day. I tried to measure today. I'm 400 yards from a boat ramp in our subdivision. What do you think? That's how I get to fish so often. My wife said, "You not fishing this evening?" I said, "No, I'm pouring baits. I got an idea in my head. I got to get it out." You ever get like that? Got an idea? You gotta get it done while you're thinking about it. What do y'all think? It's just gorgeous. I just hope the crappie love it. Cause guys, it could be a new color. And guys, I'm working on a way to. People keep asking me this all the time. And hopefully by the time y'all see this video, I'll be going. I've ordered nice bags. I made my son's a graphic designer. He's designed some labels for me. Okay, and I'm working on a way to sell them to you. People keep asking me that, but I'm not going to sell them directly to each person. I don't want to spend all my time bagging baits, putting packages together, and taking them to the post office. I could sell 10 or I could sell 50 bags a day. And I'm still working. I can't make a living doing this, but I'm probably going to sell them wholesale, and then let somebody else do all the packaging and stuff. Somebody that does that for a living. So I'm trying to find a couple of dealers to pick them up. Then y'all could buy them from those people. And I might even be reaching out to some of y'all folks. You never know. I got a couple people I'm trying to deal with right now. But if you got a bait shop in your area, down your street, on the corner that you buy from all the time, maybe, I might, that's not a promise. Maybe you need to get them to contact me, and I'll send them 100 bags. They buy 100 bags from me. And if you got 4 or 5 people interested enough, y'all can buy up 25, 30 bags pretty fast. That way that'd be a sure thing for them, right? So, because, and some of you are thinking why. And I gave you one reason why, because I don't want to deal with the taxes. I don't want to deal with the bagging and packaging all the time. I won't have time to fish, guys. I'm doing this because I like fishing too. But number 2, I don't have to deal with taxes. Wholesaler don't have to collect taxes. Only the retailer. See, so I don't have to go through all that too. All right, that makes more sense. Now you're thinking, that's right. I can sell to somebody. He can pay me. I'm already incorporated because I got a business. I'm already incorporated. I can just throw what I sell into my corporation as income, and I can tax the income and go on. All right, guys, 1 through 300. So I'm working on it. Just don't get too pushy on me. I'm working on it. As soon as I get it going and find a couple places to sell them, I'll let y'all know. Appreciate each and every one of you. Appreciate the great comments that I hear about the baits. I constantly hear comments back about the baits. How good when people win them, and I mail them to you. People go, wow, some baits. And guys, I've got guys. I just found out today. A guy emailed me today, and you're gonna see this in another video. I'm going to talk about it in another video. He won a tournament with my baits, and they had one crappie that was over 3 pounds, and they had, I think he said, 3 over 2 pounds. So, and that was on the Willowtail. So these custom baits catch fish, guys. They catch fish. All right, guys, appreciate you. Thank you. Wednesday evening there'll be a video of who won. I'll make a video, load it Thursday morning. Wednesday, fun videos. Thursday morning, who won video on Sunday. Sundays, for the catch. There you go, folks. Found one. Found one, guys. I'm gonna tell you what. Make sure y'all recording. I'm sorry. I know y'all hear me say it all the time, but listen, this camera game is something else. I'm gonna tell you, it's you think you got something, you get home, and the other day I don't know how many crappie I caught in a video, and I got home and was adding them. I'm going like, dang, I didn't have but like, I don't remember now, 8 or 10 decent shots, but I know I caught more than that. And sometimes the camera don't come on and I push it because I'm setting the hook, grabbing the fish, reaching up and trying to get the camera on. He's about 11 and a half. All right, there's a guy back here trolling. He said he ain't caught a fish, ain't seen any. And I told him he had got to find him first. I'll holler at him in a minute. I get the camera cut off so y'all can hear me holler. And tell him he needs to fish a little deeper and he needs to get in the, he was in the back of the cove. That's why I started too. And I worked my way out. Now I don't see anything, and it seemed to be about, this is the main lake. They have moved, with the water warming, guys, they have moved far. That's what I'm trying to say, I reckon. How y'all like my ghost tree right there? Isn't that pretty? I've been trying to get rid of it. I need to update it. Mason's working on that for me. He's got the same depth finder. He said he went to do it the other day after an hour of the thing having loaded on the card yet, so he stopped it. Because it sucks up all the, so when you do something like that, at my house, that's it. Nobody else can do anything. Nobody else can watch Netflix so he had to stop it, and so he have to do it one night while everybody's sleeping. But he's got the same depth finder, so we update both of them at the same time. We just put it on the card and do both of them. He does his and Canan updates mine. All right, let me see if I can find another one. Y'all can see I'm sitting there watching it. There's a decent fish. I'm not seeing that many. And the wind's, it's not supposed to be windy today, but it is. So we're gonna have to deal with that. We're gonna see if we can find a few fish, guys. Y'all see I'm using the cotton candy color. I've already been on one video. Somebody made a comment that I'll call this color cotton candy, so that's what I'm calling it. And I reckon it's a color I need to reproduce some, huh? Everybody seems to like it. But again, guys, I'm working on something, trying to help y'all, trying to find somebody that wants to sell and mail out the thing. A retailer. I'm trying to sell as a wholesaler, guys. Now that done got into my tree here. Now I'm trying to watch. I have to put my camera up here, guys. I'm just getting started. All right, guys. Tell you, it's been a while. I've been throwing at them. They hard to get to hit today. The water, he ain't that big. We've had a pretty week, and the water's warmed to a couple of degrees. He's a baby. He's probably 7 inches, 8 inches, I don't know. But the crappie haven't changed much. They're scattered around more, I think. And I went back in the pocket, like I started in the back, thought maybe they'd be moving back that way already, but the channel I hear is 48. Now I'm gonna tell you what happens too now. They make electricity on this lake. So what they're doing too, the water is warming up. We can probably go some places and find some warmer water, and I'm going to move here in a minute. But when they're letting water out of the dam above us, we got a lake above us that's 50,000 acres. They let water out of there to make electricity up there. Then they bring this lake up 6 to 10 inches of fluctuate, maybe a foot, and then they let it out of this lake and make electricity with it. So they make electricity with the same water. Does that make sense? And gosh, guys, I got to bite that time live action. And what it does is it cools the water. Okay. I threw out there at him, and then I lost him, and was talking to y'all, and went to start reeling, and he hit it. Wow. He acts like he's big, but I don't think he's that big. Yeah, he's decent. He's a decent one. Bam. There you go. We'll get here and take him off. There you
go, guys. He's a decent crappie, guys. He's probably 11.5, something like that. Now I bought let me show y'all something I brought with me. I just thought about it. Let me get all my stuff out of my way. All right, guys, this is what I used to use when I used to fish tournaments. Let me tell you what, bass tournaments. Because look, you can lay the fish in here, make sure his nose is hitting here, and look here, he's 12.25. That's 13 inches. That long line right here is 12. See how neat that is? I know somebody's already thinking, Dennis, how'd you come up with that? Guys, it wasn't my idea. The Virginia Game Commission uses this. Sometimes they used to carry them in their truck. Now I'm going back in the 90s. They used to carry this, and they came to our meeting one time and talked about fishing at our bass club meeting, and I seen the box. They had a name for it, but anyway, I made one, and I made some for some of the guys in the club, because that way you lay your fish in, there's no, you don't have to, that metal bumper board, you got to hit it, and you know what I'm saying, but that's perfect. It's called a trough, a measuring trough. I think that's what they call it. But look, it's an easy way to measure fish. All right, guys, I don't think this is very big. It's about 4 or 5 coming through here, and I moved to another spot. And I'm just trying to catch some fish today. If I can find a big one, that's a plus. But they are scattered. I'm telling you, they are scattered. They are moving a lot. So let me hit my spotlight, guys. I got my mode on me today. I use my remote a lot when I'm open water fishing like this, because I can be anywhere in the boat. Look at that. Y'all see what color I'm using? I'll share that with you. I don't know if I've stopped and shared that color with y'all. Y'all have seen it before, though. He's about 10.5. Put him in the box, Dennis. Put him in the trough. Y'all know I have fun even when I'm by myself, right? All right. This is the color I've been using today. This isn't a stinger. Now this was in a video when I fished with Mason the other day, and somebody made 2 or 3 people. I think 3 people said, that looks like cotton candy. And I was telling my wife about it the other day, and she said, well, it does look like cotton candy. Because it's kind of bluish and pinkish when it spins. I said, well, I reckon it does. So we could call this one cotton candy. All right. But I'm catching a lot smaller fish today, and I've been catching big ones. So I reckon the smaller ones are starting to get active now and roam as much as the big ones were. Bam. There you go. Let me hit my spotlight, guys. Alright guys, I'm not lying to you, they're not easy to catch. I'm in the back of a cove here, and I can say they're scattered here. Not finding any really big fish, but finding some fish. I haven't seen any big fish. I don't know where the big ones are. I don't think they've moved up that shallow to spawn already. Now, I'm just gonna lay this in here to show y'all guys how easy this is. You just lay them in here again. Look, he's over 12 inches. Again, that's just the 12-inch mark. So I got it marked here, 10, 11, 12. I just took a magic marker. At one time when the ruler was brand new, it was easy to see. And I could take it out and put a new ruler in there, I reckon. All right. But if y'all are fishing places with a 10-inch limit, I know some of y'all got those things that you drop them, the plastic things. I've seen those. I got the golden rule down there, but that's just the easy way. All right, let's see if we can find a couple more on this old bait. Old cotton candy. All right, guys. Got another one. And this wasn't that long. I'm seeing a few of them. Yeah, I've seen a few of them running around here. And there you go. He flipped that one out. Crappie. He's just a decent one. Let's see what he is. People don't know the boat here. hauling at me. He's not quite 13. He's 12 3/4. Bam. All right, guys. This ain't catching no big ones. They're decent ones. I'll take what I can take, though. What I get. I take what I can take. I take what I can get. You ever laugh at yourself? Look how this thing is skin hooked right here. That's why you lose them. See here? Sometimes you just don't get them. That's a big, no nasty hook, too. He's about the size of the last one. He's about 12 inches. All right, guys. I don't know how many of these y'all going to see. I'm just trying to find a bigger one. And sometimes looking out through there. Hey, look at those. I've been throwing this color some too, guys. It's purple silver flake with orange silver flake tail. I thought in this watercolor would really be good, but I'm trying this one too, and I can't, be honest with you, I can't get them to touch it. And I think it's just this lake. I told y'all, natural colors are better on this lake. So that's a pretty bait. Orange and chartreuse. But I ain't got them to hit it yet, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, he's not that big. Finding a big one today is tough. I didn't think he would look that big anyway, but I threw at him because I'm not seeing many big ones, guys. Just not seeing them. Not seeing them on my scopes. What I'm talking about. When I said I'm not seeing them. Daggone it. I'm gonna tell you what. This is what I was talking about. This Jenko hooks. He's about 11.5. This is a good hook, but right there where it bends, they'll break on you. That's what you gotta be careful of. You've heard me bragging about this jig. I was willing to fish it a while ago, and this is what I came in with. Yep. Now, I done caught about 30 or 40 on it, okay? 30 or 40 crappie on it now, maybe more. I've been using it for like 3 weeks, that same hook. And I fished 7 days in a row the other day, guys. I went 4 days without fishing. I worked. I made some baits in the evenings. But look, if any y'all ever spend any time on a ladder painting? I've been painting windows on a 2-story house, 40 of them. And this week, and time I come home and eating is 4:30, 5 o'clock. Take a shower and get that paint off me. I don't feel like going fishing, but I knew I had to get it done. It was pretty this week. It wasn't calling for rain. The calling for rain is coming in a week, 4 days. Tuesday through Friday is going to rain. So I need to get it done, okay? And I still got to eat, so I got to work sometimes. I can't fish all the time, though I would like to try that. I know some of y'all feel the same way. You like to fish as much as you can, but work gets in the way.
All right, folks. People called this cotton candy in the Wednesday night video when I was fishing with Mason in the stinger. Okay, and I got it in the tadpole too. We'll work with that one day too. And they're right. I was telling my wife that. She said, "Yeah, you're right. You know, when cotton candy is spun, it does have a pinkish blue tint to it. So some of y'all are kind of cotton candy eaters, aren't you? But hey, that's a good name, guys, for cotton candies. That's what we're going to call it. And look, it worked really well. And no trouble catching fish on it. I said this before in other videos. I make up some colors sometimes that just don't work. I get out there, I catch 1 fish, 2 fish, and it quits. And I'm struggling. And I go, well, let's try something else. And I'll pick up another bait down there, bam, catch one. I'm going, well, all right, this color's good, it's okay, but it's not great. And if it's not a great color, I'm not going to do a report catch on it, guys. All right? And share it with you. I go on. This was a good color. I had no trouble catching fish on it. I mean, bringing by them the first time they hit it, bam. They nailed it, didn't they? And it got some good ones. All right, guys. Appreciate you. Leave your number, 1 through 300. The number generator's going to pick it. And on Thursdays, Wednesday nights, I'll do the number. I'll make a little video on Wednesday nights. I got to edit it, send it to YouTube. I'll make it live on Thursday mornings before I go to work, and we'll see who won. Every Sunday's report a catch, guys. Every Sunday. So when I made this one today. I made another one too. I made 2 today. All right. So I would have some for the following Sundays. Trying to keep ahead of y'all a week or 2. Appreciate you. Thank y'all for your great comments. I get great comments. I can't say enough for that. All right? And I'll see you on Wednesday night. Well, y'all will see me Thursday morning because I'll make a video Wednesday night. I'll see you Thursday morning on Who Won the Sunday Sporting Catch. See you guys. Fishing Lake Country. My name is Dennis. See ya.